I might need like a half an ounce more because literally my cup is like triple the size of yours.
But you were like literally just drinking last night at WaleMania.
Who gives a fuck? I'm the Tru Heel resident alcoholic.
Yes.
Of course I was drinking last night. Of course I'm gonna be drinking right now.
It's WrestleMania weekend.
To me, it's
was it day 2?
You know what? It's good morning, guys.
But it's a very thin line between being the Tru Heel Stone Cold and the Tru Heel Sandman. And you are...
I am
Sandman?
definitely on the verge of Sandman.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you have a problem.
Absolutely. The only thing that I have not done yet is like literally like take the can that I'm using and just like... And just, do all of that,
I mean, it would fit with the theory that Josh said...
Am I bleeding?
No, you're fine.
I can get blood and just like put like nail polish.
But that is how... That is how
Did she just flip me off?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, we just started.
Yeah, Tru Heel Josh Heel Marrero did say that you look like a Spanish uncle that's about to hit you with a chancleta. So hitting yourself over the head with a beer can would fit along that line.
So he said I look like a what?
A Spanish uncle about to hit somebody with a chancleta when you took your workout video.
Do you know what that? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that feels like?
It's really
to be Spanish and get hit with a chancleta? You know what that Spanish fire is like? Trust me.
We're rolling.
You'll know what that's like.
Oh well, welcome everyone
shit.
to Tru Heel Heat.
Wait, we was on air the whole time?
Yes, the whole time. The Pro Wrestling Spotlight presents Tru Heel Heat 30. We are here. It is WrestleMania week.
I didn't know Hulk Hogan excerpts came out, right? No like Hogan mistakes came out during that because I don't want to get caught saying shit off air that I'm supposed. Yeah.
No, it wasn't a sex tape.
Producer, producer, help me out here because
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah.
So yes, we are here for WrestleMania week. Tru Heel Heat 30. We're gonna be previewing the G1 Supercard tonight's NXT TakeOver New York, and we're gonna
Brooklyn.
Just won't call it by its
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Fuck out of here, New York.
That's an insult. I'm so sorry.
TakeOver New York and WrestleMania 35. We're going to be getting a special predictions from Miss Krissy Love. So, of course, we got Miss Krissy Love back with us. We got the top guy, JJ, the resident alcoholic. And, of course, it is me. It is SP3. And we are here with Tru Heel Heat 30. How you doing, guys? How you feeling WrestleMania week? How's it going?
Good. I just seen y'all like not even less than 24 hours. A few hours ago.
It literally felt like 12 hours ago.
Maybe.
Probably less than that.
My first WaleMania, which I had.
I just saw this scumbag like 6 hours ago.
Shouts out to everyone who was at
WaleMania.
You have been a hero of mine. So thank you for allowing
WaleMania was lit. If you were not there,
to be able to deal with this guy, yo, like oh my god, yo, this fucking torture, y'all.
I don't know about all that, but if you were not there, it was epic.
Won't stop talking. I won't. But yes, like Krissy Love said, WaleMania was epic. Shouts out to anyone that I met at WrestleCon Super Show. That was an amazing show last night. So, of course, we start off every Tru Heel Heat with our Tru Heel roll call. This is where we shout out everyone who's contributing to the Tru Heels group page, to the Pro Wrestling Spotlight, to our YouTube channel, as well as all around social media. First of all, we want to shout out our top 3 conversation starters. Our top 3 is the same from last time on Tru Heel Heat 29. At number 3, we got Jamie Tana, the resident Rhonda hater or Becky lover of the Tru Heels group page.
I'd love to meet you, sir.
The Peruvian pimp, Bruno AB, comes in at number 2. Yes.
Wait. What just happened?
Wait, what?
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
The producer just cheered for Bruno?
Yeah.
What happened? Did he just...
I love Bruno.
What exactly? What happened? I don't know.
What the fuck? You just turned into Baby Buck?
I love Bruno.
The fuck just happened?
We've always been buddies.
Right.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
Nothing.
Okay then.
Number 1. Just accept it.
Number 1 is the Negro Buck, Nick Jackson, coming in at number 1. The Tru Heels that we want to shout out. We want to shout out Mark Casacone, as well as Alonzo Cruz, Samuel Weedman, Brian Whitmore, Tiffany Marie, And Monty, the bouncer from New Zealand that we met last night at WrestleCon, who came along with us to WaleMania.
Nice.
Big shouts out to Monty. He traveled 24 hours from New Zealand to New York City. His first time in New York, his first time in the United States, and he sat next to the Tru Heels, myself, and Mommy Yankee were right next to our boy from New Zealand. We brought him along to WaleMania with us. Had a great time. So shouts out to Monty. And
That's what's up.
Couple of our YouTube subscribers, couple of 2 new ones. We got Frisco Navarro as well as Tariq Rand. So shouts out to them.
Tariq from Power? Tariq?
No, not that Tariq.
Okay.
Not the fake Leo.
Oh, he wouldn't need to get fucked up if that was that Tariq. If that was that Tariq, he didn't need to get fucked up on site. You know what I'm just saying?
Yes, but we want to hear from you guys, the Spotlight and the Tru Heels. So let's start off the show from hearing from you guys before we get into some top news.
Just some shout outs from all our viewers around the world. We got viewers from Michigan, we got viewers from Cali, and we got viewers from the UK, mates.
Hell yeah!
Yes, please.
It's great, isn't it?
If you are from all over the world, we're talking about WrestleMania week. We're talking about the main shows from WrestleMania week. So please put in the comments section where you're from, where you're watching from, where you're watching Tru Heel Heat. We want to know where you're all from around the world. So the next WrestleMania week, if you're not out here in New York, if you're in Tampa, or if you're in any other place that we go visit, we want to hear from you guys. So
Cheers to you guys.
Exactly.
And a too sweet.
Always too sweet.
Always. Absolutely.
Speaking of too sweet, we want to throw in a little bit of a quick plug for the Bullet Club block party this coming Sunday morning before WrestleMania 35. The Tru Heel Heat cast will be out there on Podcast Row. So come holler at us. If you already have a ticket for the Bullet Club block party, come by the Tru Heel Heat table. Come chat with us. We'll put you on live on one of our Tru Heel Heat feeds, one of our tape videos that we're gonna do out there, as well as one of our live videos. So come holler at us. Are you ready for the Bullet Club block party?
Oh my god, it's so fucking early in the morning, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yes, this has to be the weekend where you just suck it up. You get all the bitching out the way, and then you just get it done. Because once Tuesday or Wednesday comes, you're like, fuck my life.
It's back
you're like, fuck my life.
Back to reality.
Hell yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a great honor, great opportunity to be hosted by the Bullet Club, to have a chance to have a podcast and to be amongst other podcasters, to be amongst other wrestling groups, to probably have a chance to interact with so many different people. It is truly, I think, is going to be an honor for both of us to be over there. WrestleMania Sunday, that is huge for us.
It's bigger than the World Series.
It is bigger than the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
This is our WrestleMania. This is our WrestleMania moment. This is our WrestleMania moment.
Our Super Bowl.
Absolutely. So I'm ready for the Bullet Club block party. Let's kick off with a couple of quick top news before we preview all these big cards for WrestleMania week. So one bit of our first one is our big signing with All Elite Wrestling. They just signed one of the greatest pro wrestling commentators of all time, good old JR, Jim Ross. After months upon months of speculation, I don't know if you guys remember the original report that came out that Tony Khan was creating a wrestling promotion with Chris Jericho and Jim Ross. Well, it all comes to fruition. Tony Khan's involved, Chris Jericho's involved, and now Jim Ross has signed on as a commentator for All Elite Wrestling.
You know what this is, right?
What is it?
So you remember Game of Thrones, right? And Tyrion found his dad, and he had that bow and arrow, and he just like shot him and killed him right there. That's what Jim Ross just did to the WWE.
Well, damn,
that sounds kind of harsh.
That was kind of like.
You don't think that's what happened?
No, his contract expired, and they literally signed him in 2017 just to have him sit on the sideline, so no one else would sign him.
It's like a good.
WWE does a lot of.
That's what WWE
they do a lot of bitch signings. Like they do a lot of
But that's why I
I'll
felt
sign
like
you and
that
put
whole
you
thing
on.
was like, you know what? To get you guys.
No,
shoot you and
but
put
no,
you
this
the
is
other guys
no.
that
But
have something that's bigger and better and more exciting to be a part of. Something new. He needs something new. He needs to change the scenery, and that's what happened.
I kind of do agree with that. He's going to be joining an announced team that's going to be including.
He's going to be saying slobber knocker.
Probably. PWG's Excalibur, as well as Alex Marquez, also signed on for All Elite Wrestling's commentary team as a backstage interviewer is Alicia Tout from social media fame as well as from Impact. And ring announcer is going to be Justin Roberts. So if you saw the Road to Double or Nothing, you kind of learned that Brandy Rhodes, when she was in WWE, she was trained by Justin Roberts. So this is a kind of cool full circle thing where Brandy is hiring the guy that trained her as a ring announcer. So what did you guys think initially of JR signing on with All Elite Wrestling? Finding out that he's signing the most lucrative contract in wrestling commentator history, because he's not only signing on as a commentator, but also a senior advisor. So what do you think, like, the impact JR is going to have on AEW?
I think this is huge. I think this is a huge signing, because I think this is the signing I think that is actually going to give Jim Ross the fire to care about wrestling again. Because you can tell the New Japan gig was just a job.
Yeah.
It literally was just a job. Now he's going to be very involved. He's full of all his American athletes. So he's going to be able to have a different relationship and he's going to have a different method to being able to influence how things go down, whether it's in commentary, whether it's backstage. His relationships are going to be a whole lot different. So I think it's going to create a care for him, not resembling to how it was with Stone Cold, but is going to give him a spark that's going to transfer into the booth. So I think this is huge. I think this is a big deal. I don't think this is a fuck you WWE move. I think this is a get Jim Ross back in a very important role. This is a great opportunity for him. And this is probably going to be the deal that closes out his career. So I think this is a great shot for him, because now he has no excuses. He has nothing to blame. He has no one to blame if anything goes wrong. But he has every credit to take if things go right. So I think this is great for both sides.
Definitely agree. How about you?
Like I said, I think that he was like, you know what? Forget you guys. I'm going to go over here, the younger kids, get this thing that's like brand new, fresh, put all my stamps on everything, and make it better.
But I think that, I believe that I don't think that WWE would even come close to offering Jim Ross what AEW just did. Like, I think WWE would have just offered him like an advisor, so a talent recruiter backstage.
They haven't even, they've never signed him on as an advisor since like the Attitude Era. Like they've had opportunities to sign him on as advisor, at least as a person that can train the commentators along with Michael Cole. They've chosen not to do that. They had him they had him signed on since 2017 for 2 years, and he's done maybe 3 jobs for them. Like, it's like, they don't care. They just signed him to sign him.
And like you said, they just want to keep signing people just to have them and just
to make sure no one else has them.
Exactly, just to hold them, and they can't get out their contracts, so they're just going to hold them there and just keep them way.
Literally a direct result of Vince McMahon not knowing how to take his finger off the pulse. Like, he just don't know how to do it. He just don't know how to let...
His finger is definitely off the pulse of what the wrestling fans know, but as far as...
His company,
Basically, his is... he has a control problem.
Yeah, he has a control freak. Yeah. He's a control freak. And it's been this way since 1985.
Since the beginning.
He's created his superstars. He's done it his way. His build-ups. His stories. It's not changed 30-some-odd years later. So I don't see it changing at all, and Jim Ross saw it, clearly.
The big thing with Jim Ross recently, because of his New Japan work, like you said earlier, has been very, very polarizing, the opinions of his work with New Japan. So do you think JR has what it takes to still be a great commentator?
Yeah, of course.
You think so? But
his voice alone will it holds it's what's the word I'm looking for?
It's recognizable.
It's recognizable. It has clout. Like, it has the backing behind it. Like, it speaks volumes. Like, it sells itself pretty much.
He's the greatest wrestling commentator in my life.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like, it was. I remember Jim Ross, and I remember him. I mean, Jim Ross, and I mean Mean Gene. That's what I remember. I don't remember nobody else.
Credits to Tony Khan and the Rose family, because they see it as giving Jim Ross a piece of steak backstage. So now you have to take what you're doing back there and you have to transfer it to now live TV. So you're giving him something he has to care about.
Yeah.
So he is basically driving his own results. So the fact that he has a chance to drive his own results, he has to care, and that passion, I think, is going to slowly start to come back. He's going to follow guys like the Young Bucks. He's going to follow Kenny Omega. Those are probably going to be his biggest follows on there. And then he's going to gain an attachment to other wrestlers as the stories go on. But I think him having responsibilities on both ends is going to make him care more. New Japan, he was only a commentator. He was literally only a commentator. He had no control over booking, no say over talent. That was purely, obviously, all Gato.
Yeah, it was more of a clock in, clock out.
Yeah, so it's a difference. There's a major difference when you are given authoritative responsibilities or then when you just have to come in to cover for somebody.
Well, you can hear it in his voice, too.
Yeah, his voice was a job. Yep. His voice was strictly a job.
Just there to just talk and no feeling,
exactly.
You didn't feel anything
no emotion.
From it.
Yeah. And that's one of the biggest reasons why JR is considered the greatest wrestling commentator, because of the emotion he showed during like the Attitude Era and all those memorable moments. Like the way he would go in for every Austin storyline, you felt like he was the most invested person in the world.
Right.
Everything that he was talking about. So I do say, like, yes, being involved in the creative process and being an advisor for the company is going to help his passion and caring about it a little bit more. What do you guys think about the overall commentary team with Excalibur? I don't know if you guys have heard Excalibur from his work in PWG, but I'm sure, like, JJ, you probably heard him on All In. He was one of the commentators for that, as well as he's done work with AEW. Alex Marquez, he's more of announced, like, football on radio before for Sirius XM. You got Alicia Tout, who's a backstage interviewer, and of course Justin Roberts as the ring announcer. What do you guys think?
It's exciting. I don't know all of them, but I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. And this whole plethora of wrestling, this new company, like, what is it all going to, what's his impact going to be?
Yeah.
I'm excited for.
I like the dynamic because it's basically now does Jim Ross return to storyteller mode? Does he return to the storyteller?
Yeah.
Is he the storyteller and then he reverts to the other guys as play-by-play? So I think he leaves the football. He leaves the football announcer to the play-by-play because he's going to be able to announce that very well. He just needs to, if he knows all the wrestling holds and he knows how to just speed it out because things happen very, very fast. Yeah. And Jim Ross can lead off with the stories. I think it's going to be a good spinoff. I think it's going to be a nice spinoff. I kind of would have preferred a 2-person commentary team because, I don't like anything being copied from WWE, at all.
I don't think it's anything.
Too.
And then that's not even copied from WWE. WWE copied WCW.
Yeah.
WCW was the original ones who did that. But if you even listen
that is
to
very true.
like NBA basketball, it's always 3 commentators. Like 3 commentators is the norm. No, like really, the NBA when the real important games, always 3 commentators.
That's true.
You have your play-by-play guy, you got a former player, and then you got a guy who's been an analyst for a while but was a former player. So they give you a different perspective.
You got the coach.
And that's why I like this whole character where you got Excalibur, who's a wrestler who can do the play-by-play. He knows all the moves. You got Alex Marquez, who's more of like a wrestling fan but also has the football background, so he can give you more of like the sports feel. And then you got JR, who can do the storytelling like JJ said. I feel like it's a nice mix. And then Alicia Tout is great as an interviewer. That one thing I do say that's more of them copying WWE, because WWE has kind of transferred from the greatest backstage and interviewer of all time was an old white dude named Mean Gene, like you said. And WWE, ever since Renee Young, has kind of fit the norm of always having a pretty female as the backstage interviewer. And I kind of feel like AEW is falling along that line more than they are copying WWE with the 3-person announcer.
Well, the whole thing with the announcers, like, you see all these guys all the time, you want to look at something pretty. You want something like more of the, like, to bring it, level it.
I agree with.
Let's have this beautiful girl that has a great voice or can start a conversation and interview these guys that were just wrestling out there or before they go wrestle. So you kind of want to balance it. I want to say, like, give the women more a chance to like do what they want to do as well as like commentate, interview, things like that. Yeah. Or even give a girl a chance to be a ring announcer. So
representation, that's what it's all about.
So
let's hear from the spotlight in the Tru Heels.
Lots of love for JR in AEW. Nick Jackson says his favorite commentator of all time. JR might be back in his purest form. So excited.
Nice.
Agreed.
Nice. I
completely agree.
Definitely agree with that for sure. I'm very excited to see what AEW has to offer from their commentary team, and we're gonna hear that at Double or Nothing. That announced team, their first job is gonna be at Double or Nothing, so we can't wait to see. So another one of the non-WWE promotions creating.
You made that one a lot weaker.
Is AAA. AAA we talked about on Tru Heel Heat 29 with the Young Bucks defeating the Lucha Bros for the AAA tag team titles. And yesterday, AAA had a press conference at Madison Square Garden announcing their big show on September 15th, the eve of Mexican Independence Day. That AAA will have their first ever show in MSG.
That's my birthday.
Yes,
my birthday. Top guy's birthday. It's my birthday. Hell yeah.
You know he's going to try to be at MSG for this show. It seems like it's going to have a little
about to start a GoFundMe for that shit.
It's going to have a little bit of
if he's not at work.
An impact feel to it.
I don't work on my birthday.
Talia, the Impact Knockouts champion, is going to be on the card. The Lucha Bros, the Impact Tag Team champions, are going to be on the card. So this also follows WWE releasing their schedule for this year, where they're going to be at MSG the week before for Raw and SmackDown for the first time in 10 years since 2009. And if you think that's a coincidence, I think not. I want to know the drugs that you're smoking.
I think not.
That is not a coincidence.
Of course. You know why? You know why they're going there?
Because they're cock blockers.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally, they made a movie called Cock Blockers that starred John Cena. They are professional cock blockers.
They made that movie?
No, I know.
Okay,
I know they
did.
What? They didn't make it, but everybody knows where my theory was going.
Okay.
That movie was made. WWE would have probably named that shit the exact same thing. WWE are cock blockers.
They really are, though.
To the core. No action in the champagne room for other companies.
They're such haters because they feel like they don't want to see other. It's like we're a community, and we should want to see everyone exceed at the same thing.
Fuck.
But them, it's like
they're petty.
That King Petty. That's exactly what they are.
WWE just does a lot of
he doesn't want to see no one else win but them.
Yeah.
No one else but them.
I literally when that schedule came out and they announced that, I was like, oh, that has everything to do with the G1 Supercard, and I was wrong.
And I was
wrong. It had everything to do with that AAA show. They found out when AAA was gonna be at Madison Square Garden and said, you know what? We're gonna run the week before. We're gonna try to hurt their fly-in crowd because AAA is basically trying to schedule this on a fly-in crowd because there is going to be a lot of Mexican fans who fly into New York for Mexican Independence Day, and this is going to be one of the forms of entertainment that they can enjoy. If you have WWE come in the week before, it hurts their crowd for that week. So
they still gonna come.
So the only question I have for that is this show gonna be in the actual arena or is this gonna be in the theater?
It's in the arena.
No, it's in the arena. They can't put it in the theater.
Yeah, they would say
they have shows in the theater.
No, but they would say Madison Square Garden Theater.
They
said Madison Square
Garden
awesome.
Theater or whatever it's called
exactly.
or whatever.
That's awesome.
But
that's
no,
awesome though.
They would never do something so small and
I mean,
they're not on that. They've done it, but they're not doing that now. What I'm trying to say.
The only wrestling company that's run the theater in the last 25 years is NXT.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I was asking because I know NXT recently ran there a couple years ago. So what the fuck?
Everything's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it bedtime? Was it bedtime? Whose bedtime is it?
But this is just to say
cheers to, you know what? Cheers to bedtime.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to bedtime, guys. Bedtime.
But this just goes to show
Our little sweet producer had a bedtime story this morning.
You gotta get it in, man.
This is just showing you that Vince thought that him trying to stop these people from coming to the Garden, and then they said, no, they're still going to come because money talks, and we want these people to come, and they're going to still come. And they were like, you know what? All right, fine. Let's do something where we can try to stop others from coming, but they're still going to come, and they're going to come in drove. They'll probably come 2 weeks before. Who knows?
Being there the week before is going to have a massive impact whatsoever.
Nope.
You don't?
Just because, and just hear me, is because wrestling fans in general knows that this show is happening on September 15th. We love new shit. We love new shit. So there's either going to be the fans that goes to both, or they're going to pick AAA. There's going to be a heavy New York crowd inside there for AAA. There's going to be people that fly in, but there's going to be a heavy New York crowd for this AAA show because it is the first time that this is happening.
Yeah.
WWE has ran plenty of shows at the Garden. They're probably going to put out a rather lackluster card. People's going to go to the Garden last minute if it's WWE. AAA, I think, is something that you're going to invest in because you know the company is going to invest in this show.
Yeah.
WWE is just going to put a shit show card, probably from the prior Raw, put that shit on the Garden card, and then here you go. Here's your show. Good night. Nothing special behind it. Probably no meet and greet. Probably no session behind it. You know AAA is going to do something to further enhance that event. They're going to have a meet and greet session. You know they're going to do something to entice the fans more than the WWE would.
And not for nothing, I'm sorry to cut you off. Not for nothing, it's Raw and SmackDown. It's not like it's going to be a pay-per-view event. Like, it's not like it's... So you can either be at home watching it in the comfort of your own home, or you can go to Madison Square Garden. I might just pick being at home and watch it from my own comfort and watch it in the house.
I don't blame anyone who makes that choice.
Right, because Raw has been like, SmackDown has been like more that. So maybe I say it.
Basura. Just say it.
I mean, SmackDown is the better of the shows. So it's
the better shit.
Yeah. SmackDown is way better than Raw. I would rather watch.
This is the first time they're running MSG for any major show, whether it's
but we'll
TV
see.
Or pay-per-view in 10 years. So it is gonna be a draw. I feel.
Bravo to you guys.
I will say, I think personally, I do think it is gonna affect the attendance for the AAA.
You think so?
Yes.
I would hope not.
But why would you think so?
Because it's gonna.
How does it connect?
People are gonna have to choose. You're not gonna be able to go.
Like how they had to choose for this weekend.
Shows. Yeah.
So like, okay, say for instance, this weekend is a big weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot. I mean, a ton of stuff. Like, you don't even have to go to these shows. You just go to the stuff people are having outside of these shows. You understand? So Saturday, your Saturday could be like, I can go to
the Hall of Fame.
I don't know about all that now.
The Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame, you should just watch it on TV, guys.
Yeah,
just save yourselves. I mean, you have the diehard people. Yeah, you have the diehard people that's going to go, and bravo to all of you. But everyone else that chose the right thing to do is going to be at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Now, you can choose. I'm happy that they put the Hall of Fame on this night because...
I didn't want to choose between NXT.
That's what I'm saying. So, people will choose. Right. So at least it's a week, ahead of each other. I mean,
yeah,
it's
but
good.
I feel like people
their flights will be messed up.
People plan out WrestleMania and their budget and doing multiple shows for a full year. You're literally giving people 6 months to do. If they're choosing to do both Raw or SmackDown and then the AAA show, they're choosing to do 2 shows in September, and it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna affect the AAA card. I don't think it's gonna affect the flying crowd. I think the flying crowd are different type of fans than what WWE gets.
So you mean
but I think the New York crowd is gonna be affected.
People on a budget.
There's gonna be exactly. There's gonna be people that are on
Rent
a budget.
high.
There's gonna be people that choose
to
go to Raw and SmackDown for the first time in 10 years at MSG and choose to skip AAA because they only know Pentagon and Phoenix.
Okay, fine. Okay.
It's just logic. I'm a very logical person, guys. You guys know. You guys heard it here first in January that the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships were going to be on the line.
Oh my God.
So
you got all the matches wrong. He got all the matches wrong.
Facts and the truth on Tru Heel Heat.
Nigga had all the wrong champions.
I use logic.
He just wants all the points. He's going to get all those points. It don't even matter what the prediction is. He's just getting all the points.
But I got it right. No matter if the champions are right
Shameless
or not.
plug. Next topic.
I was right. Let's hear from the
roll
spotlight
eyes.
in the Tru Heel.
Jesus.
I told you, we gotta get graphics. I need an emoji that says roll eyes. I'm about to make banners and stuff because I need like emoji here, emoji there, like an arrow over here, like.
Everyone agrees that WWE is definitely being petty about that. But before that, Jason Michael Campbell said that JJ can't touch who he shares a birthday with.
Ooh.
Say what now?
Jason Michael Campbell shares a birthday with Triple H.
Who gives a fuck? Do you have a drink with Triple H? Do you get to have dinner with Triple H?
Hey, you never
Do
know.
you get to hang
You
with
never
Triple
know.
H?
He might meet him and see him, and they might
Listen,
might
I
bond over their birthday.
will be completely silent if there is a video or a picture that is posted of any of those things taking place. Until then, it means nothing.
Next.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, next topic, Sid, please.
Well, next up, we're going to talk about something we've been talking about on the last couple of Tru Heel Heats. Our last bit of top news is the finals of the New Japan Cup. Kazuchika Okada versus Sanada was the main event. It was the finals of the New Japan Cup.
Didn't I lose or something like that?
Go ahead.
Yes, you
Go
pick
ahead.
lost. Your pick lost in the first round. His pick lost in the second round. And my pick, Kazuchika Okada, defeated Sanada to become the winner of the 2019 New Japan Cup, meaning that Okada will verse Jay White this Saturday at Madison Square Garden in the main event of the G1 Supercard for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. What do you guys think? Do you think New Japan made the right decision choosing Okada to go against Jay White at MSG? And what was your overall thoughts on the New Japan Cup?
I definitely think that it was the right call. I mean, it was the right call, even though I wanted Ibushi to win. Okada is the company's biggest draw. Okada is their player. So he is their player. Like, he is their superstar.
The Rainmaker.
He is the best wrestler. He's arguably the best wrestler in the entire world. Depending on what style you like or what method you like, he's probably the best in the world.
I'll say he right now, he's the best wrestler in the world.
I mean, because that's your opinion, which is fine.
No, only because the guy that I would have said is the best wrestler in the world hasn't had a match.
Doesn't wrestle. Yeah, he doesn't wrestle.
He's an executive vice president.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle.
Companies, so.
It's fine. Because everybody's gonna have different opinions and different thoughts of it, and that's totally fine. And he is definitely, if he's not in your top 2 or 3, there's something definitely wrong with you, or you just don't watch that other side of the world. But I think it was definitely the right call, because now this gives a high-profile match to the IWGP Championship. It does give star power to it, and it also, I got to give credit where credit is due. I got to say Krissy was right with the call with the great match that Ibushi is going to end up having. So it kind of falls great on both sides. It gives New Japan 2 fantastic main events. So I think they made the right call. Right? Sometimes I got, sometimes it's I don't feel bad eating the crow sometimes, but this is good crow to eat. This is good crow to eat.
So, what do you think Okada was the right choice? I know you chose Naito to win.
I chose Naito, so I lost.
But what do you think about Okada winning?
But you guys, so from hearing what you guys say, they're going to pick their person that draws in, like their John Cena, and that brings the coins or whatever. So then, got to do what you got to do. Bring me more money. So
absolutely.
I mean, I feel like he's probably not going to beat.
You don't think so?
Well, we do have a whole predictions card to go through.
Yeah, we
fine.
You don't want to give away too much.
Just
soon.
I
mean, I will say, I think it's the right choice. That was my prediction. I will say though, I am a little bit disappointed. Jay White versus Okada is going to be a great match. They had a great match, 15 minutes at Wrestle Kingdom, but the whole AEW and the Kenny Omega basically signing with them had stole away my opportunity to see Okada Omega 5 live in person at MSG. Because if you know anything about the Gato planning and his booking, Gato planned to have Okada and Omega be the main event. But because Omega signing with AEW, Jay White has taken the place of Kenny Omega. It's been a great push, and Jay White has definitely lived up to his push so far.
And he's getting a lot of people behind him.
In 2019, and Jay, we would love to interview you at the Bullet Club block party. Please believe that. But I am a little bit disappointed I'm not getting Okada and Omega. But I will say the New Japan Cup was fantastic. So many great matches. My favorite match was Okada versus Ishii in the semifinals. That was just a 5-star, great classic match. Okada and Sanada in the finals was amazing. Sanada is a future star for New Japan for sure. He just has just the way he works. He just knows how to draw the people in, especially in his hometown where he versed Okada and Tanahashi in the semifinals. So Sonata's definitely got a big future ahead of him, and I can't wait to see what he does in the Fatal 4-Way at G1 Supercard. So let's hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels what they thought about the New Japan Cup or anything else that we talked about in the top news.
No updates on the New Japan Cup, but Jason Michael Campbell was responding to JJ.
Of course he is.
From his comments last week. If you must know who his favorite wrestlers are, it happens to be Triple H. Before that, it was Ric Flair, and currently Randy Orton.
Nice.
So evolution. Jason.
So you literally like Evolution. So why you don't like Batista?
Yeah, you didn't even.
Well, no love for Batista.
The best member.
No
Give me
love.
what I want.
Give me what I want.
Oh, kiss my ass.
Yeah. Hunter?
We're ending things on my terms.
Kiss my
We're
ass.
ending this debate on my terms. You make sure you pick your people right. But you know what? Not bad choices, because Triple H was he's my all-time favorite heel. He's my all-time favorite heel. All-time. For me, people's going to pick Ric Flair over Triple H, but he's my all-time favorite heel because Triple H was a despicable son of a bitch.
He was a doozy.
He was an asshole.
With a capital
back
H.
then, like with a whole all 7 letters.
Yeah,
He was a full-blown asshole. So, not bad choices, but I don't know where the fuck the Randy Orton one came from, but you know.
What's wrong with Randy Orton?
Randall Keefe with his knockoff diamond cutter.
So?
Randall Keefe.
Come on, let's just go to the beach.
Randall,
I love
Randall
it.
Keefe.
I'm all for Randy Orton.
He
Maybe
also
not his wife, but him.
He
I'm all
also
for it.
says he enjoyed Krissy last time, and he's glad you're back.
Thanks.
If you didn't hear Jason, Krissy is now a permanent host on Tru Heel Heat. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of Krissy love. So Jason Michael Campbell, we're glad you enjoyed Krissy, and you're going to
Stop listening to Motorhead when we making these announcements.
Yeah. he's got Lemmy playing in the background while he's watching Tru Heel Heat. But we're going to get into all the big cards for WrestleMania week. We're going to be previewing the full cards for the G1 Supercard as well as NXT TakeOver. Me and Top Guy JJ will be previewing WrestleMania 35 at Bullet Club Block Party this Sunday before WrestleMania 35. So if you want to hear our predictions, we're going to give it to you then. This predictions we're going to get strictly from Krissy Love. But first, we're going to start off, since we just talked about the New Japan Cup, we're going to get into the ROH New Japan G1 Supercard, probably the most anticipated card of the entire WrestleMania week. No other event is more groundbreaking and bigger to the whole wrestling landscape than the G1 Supercard. This is the first time a non-WWE promotion will be running the world's most famous arena, and my oh my, do they have a stacked upon stacked upon stacked card.
Wait, is this card really better than Survivor Series 2011? First time with John Cena and The Rock teamed up versus The Awesome Truth? Like, are you serious?
You know, he says it laughing, and you want to think that he's joking, but
I think he's really serious.
Yeah, he is our resident undercover WWE mark. So
yes.
I'm pretty
Yo,
sure.
Come on, man. I see CM Punk Alberto Del Rio title match was fucking epic. The producer knows it. He has it on his fucking wall. He has it on his fucking wall. It's right fucking there. He knows it was epic.
Predictions, please.
Anywho, let's start off with the pre-show. They're going to be having the Honor Rumble. If you've never seen an Honor Rumble before, it works similar to the Royal Rumble. It's going to start off with 2 entrants. Every about 90 seconds, there'll be a new entrant that enters. The Honor Rumble is a great way to get a whole bunch of guys that won't be on the main card onto the card. Guys like Kenny King's going to be on this card. Cheeseburger, as well as the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger will be on
Time
this
to start
one.
tomorrow.
The G1 Supercard, the pre-show starts at 6:30. The main show starts at 7:30.
Somebody give me their sign and so I can watch.
Krissy Love, she wants you to put your New Japan World information in the comment section. So,
you can DM me. Whatever.
You just got
y'all just got an invite to the inbox.
Just got an invite to the inbox.
I can't.
Shoot your motherfucking shot.
Who you guys got in the Honor Rumble?
If that link crashes, you might as well just delete yourself off of social media.
Who you got in the Honor Rumble at the G1 Supercard? Top guy JJ.
Oh, God. I hate these battle royals.
Kinda, sorta.
I really hate these battle royals. These are the dumbass battle royals that like people like Cheeseburger and shit would win. like I hate these battle royals because they don't do anything for.
You know when they put them on,
so
not everyone's
I'm about to go
there.
off script. Who the fuck is in this battle royal?
I didn't list them.
He didn't list them.
So can you give me some names?
I did give you
No,
like I literally see this is what
I wasn't
talking about. I literally
okay.
Give him everything.
No. I was talking. No. I was talking about something way more important. I was talking about people shooting their shot in Krissy's DM. You think I was paying attention to your fucking names? You had an opportunity to get in Krissy's DM.
They do, not you. Why are you so worried about it?
I was promoting them to shoot their shot. They had
All
one opportunity.
You do is say shoot your shot. You don't even have to say shoot your shot. You say you just gotta invite.
Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's
okay,
nervous.
guys, who do you think is gonna be in that Rumble? Like, you give us your prediction. Please tell us
in the comments section.
Yes.
Help me out.
Help him out. Help
JJ. It's gonna
JJ.
be a surprise entrant into the Honor Rumble.
Let's go to the next match.
Help me out, because I don't really give a fuck about that battle royal.
Let's let the Tru Heels.
Well, Steve Salvage says Jushin Thunder Liger for the Honor Rumble.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's the easiest pick. It's pretty simple. I said that fucking name. Like, are you fucking listening? Are you fucking kidding me? I said the top 3 names.
Triggered.
No.
Triggered. SP is triggered. I already knew that he was in the Rumble because I saw the artwork that Josh put up for him announcing that he was going to be in it. But, I just wanted to trigger SP because, he loves when I don't listen to him.
So, kicking off the show is on the main show, is gonna be a title versus title match for the Never Open Weight.
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
As well as the ROH Television Championship, as it's gonna be Will Ospreay goes one-on-one with Jeff Cobb. This match right here has the potential to steal the entire WrestleMania week.
The week?
Yes, this
the whole not the
problem
day.
with that.
You
go ahead.
You put two
let him.
Wait,
go ahead.
Okay, fine. Okay.
When you put two guys in the ring who have such different styles but can give you great matches, and the fact that Jeff Cobb is one of the best power, agile big man in the business, and Will Ospreay, I'm gonna say without a shadow of a doubt, 2019, he's the wrestler of the year so far. So when you put those two guys in the ring together on such a big stage, MSG, and they're kicking off.
Did you see the match with Pac?
Exactly. They're kicking off the show. So
they're starting. They're setting it
they're
off.
the opener. They set it off for everybody else.
That means get your ass there on time.
So that means that their match will let you know how the show will go.
It's a tone setter.
Exactly.
It's going to set the tone. Yes.
So I think this match has the potential. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to be that. I'm not saying anything like that. But it has
most of the time
to be the match of the week.
But most of the time.
Yeah, I'm right. I know.
Wow. He just forgets about all the pay-per-views that he was
needs
dead
to say,
wrong
his shirt should say Tru Heel.
No,
mostly right.
Mostly right.
No. It's sometimes right.
Always has to be right.
He skips. I like that one. Always has to be right because he just skips all the months that he's wrong.
Make it happen.
He skips all of that.
Sending them raggedy ass Ronda shirts.
He never
make
that
happen.
until
I literally pointed out your entire Fastlane pay-per-view prediction, and that whole shit was a bag of shit.
Yeah, because Fastlane.
But go ahead, go. Continue.
Jeff Cobb versus Will Ospreay. Who you got?
Cobbs.
You got Cobb?
I got Cobbs.
Who you got?
I mean, this is definitely the year of Ospreay. So Ospreay, I think, is going to pull off. It's going to probably be in some eyes an upset. Because Jeff Cobb is unstoppable. But I think Ospreay is going to pull it out. I think he is going to pull out and probably,
upset
which
everyone,
will be his, and I don't think it's going to upset everybody. I think it's just going to literally be his best performance of the year. He is going to show the fuck out. He is going to pull out every single stop. The only thing that's going to stop this man is injury. because he has been nicked up. He gets nicked up here and there, but I don't think that's going to stop him. I think he's going to prevail. I think he's going to pull the upset.
Okay.
I want to say Ospreay because I'm a big supporter of Ospreay. I mean, he had a fantastic match at WrestleCon Super Show last night in the main event against Bandito, and he even said, "I'm not Ric Flair, I'm not X-Pac, I'm not Jushin Tiger, but I put on some of the best matches you guys seen," and he's 100% right. He does, but Jeff Cobb needs to win this match. Jeff Cobb is getting the big push in ROH, and he's undefeated in one-on-one competition.
So if he said that, then technically I'm right.
You're right.
So the next...
Yeah, you're right. And as well, to set up this match at Honor
If he agrees
Risings,
with me, then I'm... Yeah, all right.
Ospreay
that means it's going to happen.
Ospreay beat Cobb in a tag match to set up this match. So it only makes sense for Cobb to get his win back in one-on-one competition. So, who you got? ROH Woman of Honor Championship. This is a rematch from the championship bout where Mayo Atawani won the championship. She's going to be defending once again against the former champion Kelly Klein. This is also a rematch from the ROH 17th anniversary. Myself, I'm going to go with Kelly Klein to regain the ROH Woman of Honor Championship.
Clean sweep.
We're clean sweep across the board there. I think that Kelly
Boobs.
Klein... Yeah, that too.
Boobs.
And the fact...
Oh my God.
This is a...
She's the boob keeper. She's not the gatekeeper.
Great, sure. Great, thanks.
Well, there we go.
Right?
Next up, we got one-on-one competition. It's going to be one of Mexico's biggest stars from CMLL, the leader of Los Inconables, Rush, versus going one-on-one with former ROH World Champion Dalton Castle. Who you got in this one?
Rush.
You got Rush.
I never understood this match to begin with, but Rush is definitely winning. Like, what the fuck is Dalton Castle doing in this match?
Across the board, we got a clean sweep.
That's 2 for 2. That's very, very rare.
I just didn't understand why he was in. I don't know. Go ahead, but it just blew my mind.
For the Rev Pro Wrestling British Heavyweight Championship, this is a match I'm very much looking forward to after the great match in the New Japan Cup. It's going to be Zack Sabre Jr. defending his title against Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace, inside of Madison Square Garden. I'm going to go with Zack Sabre Jr. in this one. I'm tentatively going to go with this one because this is one of the hardest matches to predict on this card because realistically, Zack Sabre can lose this match and it would be huge for Red Pro, for Hiroshi Tanahashi to be that British Heavyweight Championship and come over to the UK and do some shows. It would definitely grow the business for Red Pro, so I understand that point of view. But Zack Sabre just lost to Hiroshi Tanahashi in the New Japan Cup, so I'm going to go with ZSJ.
Zack Sabre Morris that one day. Yeah.
Zack Sabre Morris? I love that.
It sounds so much better. It sounds so much...
He does look like Zach Morris. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. So it should have been Zack Morris Sabre or Sabre Morris.
The middle name was Sabre the whole time. We just didn't know.
See? Zach.
You learn a knowledgeable sitcom information like this on Tru Heel Heat.
You're welcome.
Given to you by Professor Spaulding. Principal Spaulding.
Who you got?
Come on, guys.
AJ?
Do it with me. Oh, go Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. I'm not stomping. I'm not stomping though. I'm like tapping my feet. I'm not stomping.
He never cares, people.
And I really don't. I don't. But I
was
was tapping my feet. I was tapping. See? I was tapping.
So across the board is for ZSJ.
That's 3 for 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Bully Ray actually has a New York City street fight open challenge. And it's been accepted by the IWGP US Champion.
This is the producer shit.
My boy,
Juice
Robinson. Shouts out to you for taking a picture with me at WaleMania.
Same.
But Juice
absolutely
versus Bully. I'm going with Juice in this one.
Juice.
Clean sweep.
Exactly.
Clean sweep.
I
hope Juice ends Bully's career.
I don't even need to ask these other two because
I seen him, but I didn't get a picture with him, and he's very handsome.
Juice is dope.
But Juice
is dope.
Unless Janelle from HR and the Jobber Tears podcast were here, there's no
shout out to them.
There's no need for me to ask the co-host. She would be the only one that would choose Bully Ray in this.
Yeah, and there's no need for explanation either because Bully Ray just needs to get the fuck out of wrestling. Stay backstage.
So hard.
Wow.
Damn.
Like he just like stuck it and turned it.
Yes.
Yo, seeing his name on the card, I was like, are you kidding me?
You just rolled your eyes.
IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in a 3-way consisting of a superstar from New Japan, from CMLL,
3-way's
and
always
from
fun.
ROH. This is going to be crazy. Taiji Ishimori defends the title against Dragon Lee versus Bandito. This is going to be insane. This is going to be nuts. This is another big match that's pretty hard to predict. Who you got in this one?
Bandito.
I like that choice.
As much as I want to take my points, because I want my points. I'm going to go with Dragon Lee on this one. I just have a feeling that Dragon Lee is going to take this and surprise some folks, and this could be the show stealer of the weekend. This match is going to be awesome.
I really want to, because of what I predict what's going to happen after the match, I really want to pick Dragon Lee, but then I would have to agree with JJ, and that's not something I do very often because he's very wrong most of the time. So I'm going to go with Taiji Ishimori. So all across the board, we're picking different people, but after the match, my guarantee is whoever wins this match, Hiromu Takahashi will return to New Japan and come out and announce his return from his neck injury and challenge the winner of this match.
Like then and there?
Right then and there with Daryl, because it would be an amazing pop. I was there live and saw how his neck was broken in the front row. So that would be my mark out moment of the evening if Hiromu comes out. So that's what I really want.
That happened in San Fran, right?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
So this
scary.
one is going to be an insane brawl. It's going to be a brawl. 4-way for the IWGP.
So we got 3-ways and 4-ways now?
3-ways and 4-ways. This one is title for title for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles, as well as the ROH World Tag Team titles.
Yep.
You got the IWGP Tag Team Champions of the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Our boys from the Gorillas of Destiny, another couple of people that we'll interview at the Bullet Club Block Party. They're going to be versing the ROH World Tag Team Champions, the Villain Enterprises of PCO and Brody King. They're going to be versing the former ROH World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes, and the former IWGP Tag Team Champions, LIJ, Sonata, and Evil. With these guys involved, the Briscoes, Villain Club, Villain Enterprises, and Gorillas of Destiny is going to be a brawl. Sonata will bring some athletics. Evil's ready for a brawl as well. This one's going to be insane. Me, myself, I'm going to go with Villain Enterprises. I think Villain Enterprises is getting the big push. They won the ROH World Tag Team titles. They won the ROH 6-man Tag Team titles. I feel like New Japan crowds would love PCO, especially Brody King. So I think it just makes sense. You got Villain Enterprises as well?
Wow, this was. I thought this was the hardest one to pick of the entire, pretty much the hardest one to pick of the entire weekend. I'm gonna go different route here. I'm gonna go Evo and Sonata. I'm gonna go Evo and Sonata. I think the Briscoes is gonna put on a show.
I would have picked the Briscoes, but I don't think they're...
I think they're going to put on a show. I think they're going to put on some of the hardest spots.
I
think they're going to put on some of the hardest spots. They're gonna win. But I think Evo and Sonata is going to pull it out. I think they're going to prevail.
Okay. So
Sounds good.
We got a couple of different choices across the board there. IWGP Intercontinental.
Oh my God! How many matches is it? It's
11 match cards.
There's still 10 less than WrestleMania.
Exactly.
I know it's a long day. It's long.
Why do you think you're the only one giving WrestleMania predictions?
It's a long week. IWGP Intercontinental Championship. This is a match that was predicted by Krissy Love. It's going to be Tetsuya Naito going one-on-one with Kota Ibushi. Who you got in this one, Krissy Love?
Oh, my God.
Ibushi defeated Naito in the New Japan Cup to set up this matchup. These two had one of the most brutal matches of the entire year.
God.
So I'm going to
my God.
I think at one point I'm going to be watching the match like this.
You're gonna close your you're gonna do the Naito blink.
But who are you picking?
Who am I going to predict? I'm going to go with Naito here. I feel like Ibushi got his win in the New Japan Cup to set up this match. Although I would love Ibushi to have a big moment at MSG, I feel like Naito can't afford a lot of consecutive losses after the year he had.
I'm on the fence with this one. I really don't know. Like, it's just...
Dude, you picked the match.
I know, I did. I picked
you
it,
picked the match.
Pick the winner.
You should have been prepared.
I know.
You gotta pick the winner.
Bushi.
Going with the Bushi. Going with the new champ. New champ in the house.
I hate this asshole because I'm going to actually agree with him. I'm going to go with Naito because Naito has had a rough year.
Aww.
Naito has had a rough year.
Do you think they're going to give him
Yeah, he's been a little rough year for Naito. Aww. So I'm going to go with Naito getting a big win at the Garden.
Can I take my prediction back?
No.
No, okay.
It's sealed. It's sealed. It's like a vote. It's like if you vote for Donald Trump as president, you can never.
It's like you put it. It's like you put it in pen.
Never did.
Never take it back.
You put it in pen.
So the double main event is huge. For 25 years ago at WrestleMania 10 was the first ever ladder match, a televised ladder match in WWE history between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels at MSG WrestleMania 10. And at the G1 Supercard, the ladder match comes back to MSG, where it's going to be Jay Lethal defending the ROH World Championship against Matt Taven of the Kingdom and Marty Scurll, the winner of the Survival of the Fittest 2018. This one is a three-way ladder match for the ROH World Championship. Who you got in this one?
Jay.
Going with Jay Lethal. Black Excellence. Jay Lethal becomes only the fourth world champion in wrestling to have a main event world title match at Madison Square Garden.
It's gonna be a weekend of Black Excellence.
Joining
How about that?
Booker T, The Rock, and Mark Henry. So I'm very proud of Jay Lethal in this one. Who you got, JJ?
I am definitely agreeing with Krissy on this one because ROH is going to have their Black Excellence moment. Because they know WWE is coming with their Kofi moment. So they're going to have their own, and Jay Lethal will retain, Jay Lethal will lose his ROH title by the Best in the World pay-per-view, which is a couple short months later.
Oh, God.
So I do believe that he will retain now, but he will lose it very shortly after.
Fine. Whatever.
My boy Jay Lethal, I really want to go for you. I really want to say Jay Lethal's going to win. But I'll be honest. Do I really think that WWE...
Is he going to say it?
Do I really think that WWE is going to go through with this Kofi shit? No, I don't think WWE is going to go through with the Kofi shit 100%. I don't.
No, he said it.
But I think it's going to be a great night for the villains. Villain enterprises. And I think that Marty Scurll climbs the ladder and becomes the new ROH World Champion.
I thought you were just going to pick Matt Taven. I wanted my points.
IWGP Heavyweight Championship is on the line, like we said before. The winner of the New Japan Cup, Okada, will go one-on-one with the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, Jay White, in the main event at G1 Supercard. I'm going to go with my prediction from the New Japan Cup. I'm going to go for Okada to make it rain on Madison Square Garden and become the 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Well, my person lost, right? So, I mean, I guess...
So you want Okada to lose. You should want Okada to lose because he made you lose.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he's going to lose now because my person lost already. So I would have to agree with you for Okada.
Thank you. Let it rain.
So since I clearly picked the ROH champion to retain, there will be a new IWGP champion, and Okada will reign supreme in probably a very good match. Not a show stealer. I don't think it's going to be a show stealer because I think the show will be stolen prior to this match. But I think it will be a fantastic match. Okada will reign over Jay White to become the IWGP champion.
You can have a show stealer, but it will still be a great match.
Yeah, absolutely.
It would definitely be a great match. So right now we want to hear from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels before we hear Krissy Love's predictions for WrestleMania.
Well, I have a question for you guys after we hear from our friends.
Okay, please no broken necks in response to the Golden Lover versus Naito.
Okay, yes.
Please, because that was hard. We talked about it on the last Tru Heel Heat. It was tough to watch.
Absolutely.
Steve Salvage also says that Villain Enterprises will be dripping with gold.
The ROH Tag Team titles, 6-man Tag Team titles, IWGP Tag Team titles, and the ROH World title.
Nick Jackson thinks it's Matt Taven's time.
Give me the points! Give me the points!
And both Steve and Nick say to breathe with the switchblade.
I breathe with the switchblade, but I like to make it rain. So we're gonna get into the WrestleMania.
But though, did you not love this though? Like the diverse opinions from all. This is what I love about this card. Is that so unpredictable.
It's very unpredictable.
Unlike WWE.
Even though we had a bunch of predictions where we swept through everything.
Right. We still have some differences.
We could end up.
Be all wrong.
We could end up like 2-9 after these predictions.
We seriously could because of how unpredictable the card is. So we're gonna get. What was your question?
So
yes,
since I am the one that's giving my WrestleMania predictions for WrestleMania 35, which I will be in the building. If you are there, people, please shout me out. Come, I will take a picture with you. I am very friendly. Just say hello to me. I will come hug you. I am a hugger. I'm not Bailey, but I do hug, and I will shout you out. Now, my question to you guys and producer: what match will start the show?
What match will start the show would be
out of the matches. What's going to start? Not what's going to kick off this show, and which will like.
Well, on the kickoff show.
Not the kickoff. I'm talking about the actual WrestleMania card.
I have a prediction.
What is the first?
I have a prediction.
What is the first match that will lead us or set the tone for the actual show?
I predict Bobby Lashley will start off against the Demon. I believe the Demon will open the show.
You know why I say no? It needs to be dark outside. It's not gonna be dark yet.
I agree with that too.
No, totally agree. But
I think the SmackDown tag team titles will kick off.
But you know they have WrestleMania tends every year to have a big match to open their show.
That's why I said
last year it was Seth, Finn, and Miz for the IC strap.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a big match to open. So I think it's either going to be that or AJ and Orton.
I was going to say those two.
Or AJ and Orton.
I think it's going to be the SmackDown tag team titles because they
need a
high spot.
I would say Corbin Angle and
y'all about to walk off the set! Are you kidding me?
Shut up!
How dare you mention Corbin on this show? Oh my god, I hate you!
And then once Corbin loses,
I fucking hate you, yo!
Producer.
Oh my god! Oh Lord!
Now see, I was going to say that in my prediction, producer. You took it away. I was going to say that. Okay, I see that we all three have different predictions, and we will all find out what it is. But
how dare you! I try to stay calm for this whole fucking podcast, and your sorry ass has to name that fucking TGI Fridays fucking manager that doesn't belong on the show to begin with. No, I knew he was a part of the card, but this piece of shit is gonna say he is gonna be the first match of the night. He's gonna be the first person I have to see.
Okay,
you're gonna see Kurt Angle.
Fucking
not for nothing, producer. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's going to be in the middle, kind of, because people are going to go to the bathroom at that time, and they're going to go get a drink and get something to eat at that time.
Thank you.
Anywho,
let's get to your
yes. Okay.
So we're gonna do rapid fire here. So I just need quick.
Okay.
Kickoff show. We got.
This is gonna do like fast money.
Yeah.
Okay.
WrestleMania
Fast
Women's
money.
Battle Royal. Who you got?
Shit.
Quick.
Mandy or Asuka?
Got it. Choose one. Yeah.
One.
Mandy.
I don't want
to
pick Mandy.
Okay. Get the points.
Get the points,
Andre
Mandy.
the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Who's in it again?
Matt Hardy is the reigning champion.
Doesn't have a match, and the SNL guys and Braun Strowman.
One of the SNL guys gotta win it.
Braun?
Michael Che? I want the black guy to win. Black excellence.
Michael Che for the win. Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese.
Buddy.
SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Usos, Rico Black, The Bar, and Nakam Rusev.
No. Usos.
AJ versus Randy Orton.
Damn it. Randy Orton.
Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Roman.
Falls Count Anywhere, The Miz versus Shane McMahon.
Miz.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, Glamazon Hearts versus Samoan Slaughterhouse.
Oh my God! Yo, those names are
Boston Hug
horrendous.
No, mine was good. Glamazon Hearts.
I made that. I thought they made that shit. I thought that was their names. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was like, Glamazon Hearts is horrendous. Jesus. But that's probably what they're gonna come out with, like some matching foolishness.
That's why you gotta go for the most simplest thing you think of, and that's usually what WWE will go.
I don't know why I feel like Beth Phoenix and Natty is gonna win this foolishness.
And I'm the one that wastes time.
And I hope this is not true.
I mean, you should go for it though, if that's your prediction.
I think it's gonna be them. I don't want them to win. I don't want them to win, but that's thinking strategically. That's who's going to win.
Intercontinental Championship, Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor.
Of course, the Demon Finn Balor is going to win.
U.S. Championship, Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio.
Damn. Joe.
Retirement match, Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin.
Kurt Angle?
No holds barred match with Triple H's career on the line. Batista, versus Triple H.
I want Batista to win so bad. But I think Triple H is going to win.
WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Mania, Black Excellence.
WWE Universal Championship on the line. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar.
Seth will lose because they are going to want him to win when we go to raggedy-ass Saudi Arabia.
Brock is scheduled for the Saudi show.
And
winner takes all as predicted by SV3.
We can't get the whole night. So they're only going to give us Kofi and my next prediction. And then they'll save Seth for the next card, which is maybe like 3 weeks later.
This is logic, people. Logic at its
best. Use your... Come on, people.
Winner takes all as predicted by SP3.
Even during Krissy's picks.
SmackDown Women's Championship match on the line. Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey.
If you have to ask...
Did we really have to ask?
I mean, yes. It looks even better in person. It looks even better without the camera lens.
Let's hear from the spotlight and the Tru Heels about.
You don't even have to ask me because
WrestleMania 35.
My shirt says it all. I will wear it.
He is literally a part of the Becky Club.
I am. I keep wearing it until WrestleMania is over. Then I will wear all the wrestling shirts.
I'm just trying, hope to not.
And it's so hard to find more Becky shirts every week. I gotta buy a new one to piss him off, but. I keep prevailing. Amazon, you are the king. I had on a crop top, the man shirt yesterday that no one has.
Josh Mitchell says AJ Orton opening. Jason Campbell says Asuka or Lacey for the women's battle royal.
Oh, Lacey. Lacey.
Thank you.
That's thinking.
Just gave us some material for Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I was like, thank God I didn't do my predictions yet.
Josh Mitchell says Lacey also. Jason Campbell, Randy Orton for the win. Roman Reigns for the win. Shane for the win. Steve Salvage says Bayley Sasha retains.
Okay.
Give me the points.
Jason Campbell says Lashley. He also says Triple H and Brock Lesnar. Stat King, welcome back. He says Becky in all caps. Jason Campbell says Charlotte. Steve Salvage, Miss Love's picks are solid.
Thank you.
I agree.
Nice. All right. Yes, absolutely. Even
I gotta do like how Hunter used to like. Thank you.
The old Triple H.
The old Hunter Hearst.
Chris is gonna go like 5 and 9 on her picks though.
Too bad I don't have all those people on my card.
So finally,
this person stole
we
all
got
of them.
our final card for tonight. It's NXT TakeOver.
Brooklyn.
And we're gonna kick off.
Yeah, we should have Fabulous in.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
You know why he's doing that, right? You know why he's doing that.
I'm from Harlem.
Exactly. That's what only those people that are not a part of Brooklyn or that are not from Brooklyn, this is what they do.
Because
it's NXT TakeOver New York. It's not our fault that WWE named it that way.
He's salty.
You guys gotta get over it.
Because he's salty.
You guys gotta get over it.
He's salty.
Okay, hurry up. All right, let's
go.
He's
salty.
This match might steal the entire weekend.
Yes.
It's gonna be for the WWE UK Championship. It's gonna be Walter going against the 679-day reigning champion.
I see Pete Dunne losing.
Dunne. Who you got?
Pete is losing.
You got Volta Who you got?
I am going with the Bruiserweight. I want my 1,000 days.
I am going with Volta on this one. Volta needs to win. We got the NXT North American Championship is on the line. We got the Velveteen Dream defending against the King, the original, Matt Riddle.
Bro.
Well, we know
I got the Dream.
We got Krissy Love with the Dream, and I am gonna go with the original my bro, Matt Riddle.
If he wins, I'm leaving the building.
You're not going where.
Please record yourself leaving the building.
You are not going no. You ain't missing that card.
Please, yeah.
You ain't missing that card. You be out your goddamn mind if you walk out that building.
I'm gonna call you out on your bluff, and I'm gonna say record yourself.
I hope it's like the second. No, but yeah,
I'm
not gonna leave.
It's gonna be like
but
the first
Next, because you ain't going no fucking where.
You're right, because I paid good money for my
right, exactly. Next
show.
match.
Let's go.
NXT Tag Team Championships is on the line. We got Rico Black, the winner of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. They're going to be going up against the Tag Team Champions of the War Raiders. Who you got in this one?
Rico Black.
You got Rico Black taking the win and taking the NXT Tag Team Championships.
I am going with the War Raiders retaining because this leads into further predictions down the line.
I'm going to go with the War Raiders winning this one because I think Rico Black is going to win Bigger Gold this weekend.
Ooh.
NXT
You just said exactly what I said.
Women's shit.
Like
no,
literally said exactly what I just said.
No, I didn't. You were very vague and I was very forward on what I was saying.
Unbelievable.
Your vagueness goes over a lot of people's head and I'm going to write directly in between the eyes. NXT Women's Championship is on the line in a fatal 4-way match.
This is hard.
Shayna Baszler, the second best woman in all of professional wrestling outside of our Lord and Savior Ronda Rousey. We got Shayna Baszler.
I don't know why my producer ain't throwing something at him right there, but
she's gonna be defending against Bianca Belair.
Thank you. There you go. There you go. This dumb shit.
What you got in this one?
I want Miss Belair to win, but she's not, so I'm gonna go with Kyrie.
You got Kyrie in this one? Who you got?
Because Shayna's not winning. She's going to find a little.
All right, so I am going with the. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of Black excellence celebrated because I picked. Everybody in the world knows I'm picking Kofi Kingston on Sunday, so that's not even a surprise. I picked Jay Lethal, so this is not Bianca's time. I'm going with Io Shirai.
I'm going with Io Shirai as well. I feel like the Black excellence.
He's just stealing all my predictions.
So when he agrees with one of my predictions, it's like
he's just stealing my card.
And I just make the same prediction without giving the long, drawn out. Oh, I don't usually agree with this guy, but I'm gonna do it this time. I just say my prediction because we don't have to waste fucking time, and he has to fucking say something. You see the shit I go through, people? God damn it!
It's all about you.
For the NXT Championship.
Wait, pass my bag, please. Thank you.
It's gonna be Johnny Gargano versus Adam
Cole, baby!
This one is for the vacant NXT.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
That was
that's my prediction right there.
By Tommaso Ciampa. Do I even have to ask you who you're going for?
No, because my prediction says it all right there. This is what I'm wearing. Thanks.
Okay, who you got in this one? JJ?
What?
All day. Adam Cole, all the way.
Absolutely.
Adam Cole, baby!
I am so excited to be there for that pop. Oh my God.
Easy choice for me. Sorry, Johnny.
So,
who do you pick, sir?
Johnny Gargano is going to win at NXT TakeOver New York because he was supposed to win against Ciampa. And NXT doesn't usually change their plans. So I'm going for Gargano to win and then Cole to win at either Chicago or in
He changes his mind. He says otherwise.
There you go.
He's going to do like this is what he's going to do.
Let's hear one final time for the spotlight in the Tru Heels before we close out Tru Heel Heat 30.
Josh Mitchell says that Ciampa is in the crowd and Kushida spottings.
Ooh.
Jason
it's about time.
Campbell predicts Gargano also. Xavier goes with Adam Cole.
Baby!
As does Josh Mitchell. Steve Salvage and Jason say Io. Io takes it by pin and carry, says Steve.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that one.
Good choice.
Josh Mitchell
Good call.
also says insane elbow on Io to win, so vice versa.
Okay.
Josh Mitchell, Rico Black, double champs, end of the weekend.
Ooh, okay.
Give me the motherfucking points, baby. Give me the points.
That Black shade getting those double champions.
That should have made me take over first place.
Thank you, everyone, for watching Tru Heel Heat 30. We appreciate you tuning in. We're going to have up this edition of Tru Heel Heat up on our YouTube channel by this weekend. We're going to get it up as soon as possible. We apologize that we weren't able to do a live stream on our YouTube channel. Apparently, YouTube has changed their eligibility for doing live streams.
So that means we need more people to like us.
Exactly. We need all of
Tell
you
a friend, please.
that watch us on the Spotlight Nation. We get over 1,000 views on the Spotlight Nation. We need you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we want to give you this live stream on our YouTube channel. So we got to up those subscribers. Already 200 since we started our channel last year. So we want to up it even more. It's even bigger in 2019. So we need your support. So check us out at the Bullet Club Block Party this Sunday, April 7th. We're going to be live at Red's Restaurant in New Jersey before the WrestleMania 35 kicks off. We're going to be there with all your favorites from the Bullet Club, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Jay White, the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Gorillas of Destiny.
Yes.
We got King Haku is going to be there.
Oh, wow.
The Crown Jewel, Chase Owens. You got the Tokyo Pimp, Yujiro Takahashi is going to be there. Oh my God, I can't wait to meet everyone from the Bullet Club. Robbie Eagles, as well as Hikaluo. It's going to be so many people there. People from the woke culture as well as Cultaholic are going to be there. So we can't wait to meet all the other podcasts on Podcast Row, as well as the entire Bullet Club, as well as you, our Tru Heel Heat viewers. We want you to come by our podcast table. Come say hi. I had a couple of people who came to me during the Battle Club Pro Show, as well as during WrestleCon, who said they love watching our videos. So we love when you guys come up to us, just say, you watch Tru Heel Heat, you watch our videos. We love hearing from you guys. We love talking to our fans, and we love shouting you guys out. We want to shout you guys out on the next Tru Heel Heat. So come by us if you see us at NXT TakeOver New York, if you see us at the G1 Supercard, or if you see us at the Bullet Club Block Party. Krissy Love, where can they follow you online?
You can follow me Facebook, Twitter, and IG at the sensational Miss Krissy Love or Krissy Love _. This weekend I will be at NXT. I will be at WrestleMania. I will be at Raw and SmackDown. So again, if you do see me, please shout me out to Sweet Me. Again, I will take a picture with you. I will hug you. I will say hello, and it is all good. It's all love. Let's have fun, guys.
A hug from Krissy. You better show up.
All right, well, I'm going to do it, man. You got an invite to the DMs and a hug. I mean, Tru Heel Heat. This is what we're all about.
We need those numbers for our YouTube channel.
I mean, you can find me at Tru Heel _Top Guy JJ, and I mean, just a second to echo what SP said. It means a lot when you guys come up to us and
it's beautiful,
and you give us our shout outs because we're regular ass people. We're regular people, and then when you come up to us and you give us a shout out and be like, "I love your show," or "I love I love when you go off," or "I love how y'all debates are," like it's a feeling like none other because you really don't know that until you interact with the people. So it means a lot, and thank you for anybody that has done that with the WaleMania event because a lot of people surprisingly came to me with the WaleMania event. So appreciate that, and I can't wait to meet some of you guys on Sunday.
Our brothers from Connecticut that we met out in New Orleans last year at after WaleMania at the Chicken Shack in New Orleans. They came up to us at WaleMania and came up to me and Baby Seth like, "We saw you guys fighting at WaleMania last year. We had chicken with you in Chicken Shack." We was like, "We remember you guys." And we took a picture with them. I gave one of the brothers a Stone Cold Stunner. This is what we love. We love the interaction with you guys, the viewers, the fans of Tru Heel Heat. So check out the Tru Heels group page. TRU space HEELS. You check out our Tru Heel Heat podcast page. Our Tru Heel Heat is up on Facebook. The Spotlight. Please like and follow the Spotlight Nation. JJL, he's going to be at all the events this weekend. follow Battle Club Pro, one of our great partners, a part of Tru Heel Heat. They have great events throughout the New York City area. Their next event is going to be
That's
this
a major
summer.
bones to pick with JJL. Another note.
Twitter, check us out at Tru Heel Heat. Check us out on Instagram. You can follow me at Tru Heel _ Epic SP3. And check out our YouTube channel, Tru Heel Heat. We need that subscriber count to go up. We want to get to 300 subscribers by Double or Nothing. That's Memorial Day weekend. That's more than a month away. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. There are too many
all you
wrestling
gotta do is
fans.
put like. That's it.
Exactly. We watch wrestling so you don't have to. So you don't have to watch Raw and SmackDown because we watch it for you.
You're welcome.
Keep you up to date on the professional wrestling world.
Welcome.
So we want that count to go up. Check us out on iTunes. If you're on the run, you can listen to the audio on iTunes. Tru Heel Heat. Until Tru Heel Heat 31. Until the Bullet Club Block Party. I am SP3. That's Top Guy JJ. The beautiful, the lovely Krissy Love. We are out signing off for Tru Heel Heat 30.